Hey man, what it is? This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go the Cash App. Y'all know the Cash App work. Come holla at your boy. There go the PayPal at Deem by any means. That super chat right at the bottom. You know you can press it at any moment. Y'all know what I'm about to say. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It is much, much, much appreciated. Oh yeah, and to everybody in the Cash App that has actually sent the dollar, I want to tell you I love you because I think that is hilarious. You see, I'm a man of my word. You see, I am a man of my word. Y'all is hilarious, and I love y'all. Gary Russell Jr. is the definition of a hater. Yeah, Gary, I'm sorry. And the crazy thing is, I kind of like Gary Russell and I like his brother in him. And that has nothing to do with what I'm about to talk about, whether I like you or not. I actually like Gary Russell Jr. and his brother. Actually, Gary Russell was a guy I was actually behind years and years ago. I love this fighting style, just the fast hands and aggression that he got. He ain't the biggest knockout artist in the world, but he make it look beautiful when he on his game. But Gary Russell Jr. is the definition of a hater, and I could prove it to you. Well, Dean, what you talking about? Um, Gary Russell Jr. is more focused on Gervonta Davis than his own career. I want to put this in context, y'all. That is, y'all know with certain YouTube channels and things like that Dean is not that fond of. I don't care what other people may think of them. Power to the people. That's what's up. They ain't my type of dudes. Sorry, we ain't the same, my guy. You could go over there. But as far as when it comes to me, see, y'all, I want y'all to understand. When people say it's just boxing talk, no, it's not just boxing talk. It's just boxing talk when we breaking down a fight who won Dimitri Bivol versus Arthur Beterbiev. It's not boxing talk no more when you're creating narratives and you're trying to defame another man's character about stuff that's not even true. Like, why Gervonta Davis not fighting all of these other guys when you know why he's not fighting these other guys, but because you've already put a narrative out there prior, like he don't fight the best, and then when Lomachenko duck him, and then when Shakur go to Matchroom, and Shakur doesn't make the fight happen right away, now you got to use that as a way to try to figure out how Tank should have did something to do something for them, to make them do something differently, and it doesn't work like that. It just don't work like Gervonta Davis can't make Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez do nothing. A-side or not. Like, that's actual truth. But back to Gary. That's like the YouTube channels, y'all, that I don't like. That the only time Dame makes a video is when they say something. You understand? Like, I'll go weeks without making a video, and then when they say something, I make a video on it. That's literally what Gary Russell Jr. has been doing for the last 4 to 5 years. You don't even hear from Gary Russell until Gervonta Davis got a fight. Every time Gervonta Davis got a fight, Gary Russell Jr. says that's a fight that he used to duck him. That by definition is a hater. You know why? Because Gary Russell Jr., whether Gervonta Davis is fighting you or not, my guy, you are at 126, and you're actually at a division that's popping right now. You know, Shu and Noah Inoue, just to name a few. You're more worried about Gervonta Davis than you are fighting Shu and Noah Inoue when you're actually still a name in that division, my guy. You're one of the biggest names in that division without you even fighting. Could you imagine if you have been fighting the last 3 years, sir? Then people say, well, Dean, they father passed away and my father's passed away. I don't get to not get up and go to work tomorrow. My father and my stepdad going. I understand. I see people talk when they don't understand what you've been through. I understand what you've been through. So I'm able to be critical. I can't not take care of my daughters because my father's passed away, because I'm sad and depressed about that. This is how they take care of themselves and their family. Gary Antoine Russell, last time I checked, his dad passed away too. He's still fighting. Last time I checked. So I'm not going to put nobody's pain or compare it to mine. What I'm saying is I can't let that be an excuse when this is what you do. They're not the only boxers in boxing whose fathers have passed away or have been through tragic things. They aren't. So I can't just use that as an excuse. Gervonta Davis, the guy we talking about, he don't even know his father. You understand? He's been through foster care, parents on drugs, all of that stuff. He can't use that as an excuse to not steal. We don't give Gervonta Davis that excuse. Other guys, I feel them. Your dad passed away. I get it. How much that hurts. Could you imagine not never knowing him or being able to be around him or to grow up around him or have his guidance? That's Gervonta Davis. Don't nobody give Gervonta that excuse. My fault, y'all. That might be a little too much truth for you. Gary Antoine Russell, why aren't you fighting for the last 3 years, my guy? Why we only hear from you when Gervonta Davis got to fight? That, by definition, you're a hater, my dude. That's what haters do. They wait for a person that they don't like to do something, then comment on it. Like you didn't have 3 years of other opportunities you could have gotten. And prior to that, there's only one person's fault that their career is where there's at, yours. Because you know what? We don't give Adrian Broner those excuses. I don't give grown men excuses about things that they could. You're not going to convince me Gary Russell Jr. could not have fought in the last 3 years. And if you're in a position where you can't fight, it's probably because you've done bad business in contracts, certain things like that. That's not Gervonta Davis' fault either. Straight up and down. Gary Russell Jr. need to get back in the ring and build up his own name again and stop trying to get it off the back of Gervonta Davis. Because it seems like we're starting to only care about Gary Russell Jr. when he talks about Gervonta Davis. I haven't heard from Gary Russell Jr. in a while. Tank about to fight. And then what makes him even more of a hater is that he crap on Lamont Roach, then try to reel it back. Nah, somebody that ain't got that dog like that. Lamont Roach got more dog than you right now. What are you acting like you're a knockout artist? Lamont Roach just knocked out somebody. Gary, you're not a knockout artist neither. I don't think you can beat Lamont Roach right now. That is the God honest truth. I don't think you can beat Lamont Roach. Oops, did I say that? My bad. I wasn't supposed to say that. How you going to trash a man from your city? Gervonta Davis is from Baltimore. You are from D.C. Last time I checked, that's where Lamont Roach came from. You literally took this opportunity because you don't like Gervonta so much to say, yeah, my fellow D.C. brother don't deserve this more than me. He only fighting my fellow D.C. brother because he's scared of me. What? If I'm Lamont Roach, you looking funny in the light. Don't come shaking my hand, dog. So you just gonna crap on my opportunity. Say I ain't a dog. And he literally, y'all, when you sit up there from the same city as him and says that Gervonta Davis is not challenging himself, that is a diss towards Lamont Roach. That's literally a diss. That's like Jaron Ennis. It's rumors that Devin Haney and Blair Cobb might fight. That's like Jaron Ennis sitting up there saying, yeah. Devin taking an easy fight by fighting Blair Cobbs and not fighting me. Yeah, I deserve that opportunity more than Blair Cobbs, and they from the same city. I'm sipping this coffee. I hate to do this to Gary Russell Jr., bro. You need to focus on your own career and get back in the ring and give us fans that actually support you something to watch, my dude. You don't deserve a Gervonta. Let's talk about that. Let's start there. Well, what Jay may be saying, let's start there. You don't deserve a Gervonta Davis fight, sir. Lamont Roach is way more deserving of a Gervonta Davis fight than you are. Why? Lamont Roach is in his prime. They are from the same states. Lamont Roach is just coming off a knockout win. Lamont Roach has been fighting at the 135 division. It's where he started off at. Actually, maybe at the 140 division. Yeah. He got much, and they have history, not just you and Gervonta. That's 4 reasons right there. You're doing to your own guy what people you don't want people doing to you. So now when I say you don't deserve a Gervonta Davis fight, don't get mad, Gary, because that's literally the truth. What have you done? It's been almost 1,000 days since you have fought, my guy. And it's probably going to be 1,000 days because when you that whole time you was talking, you wasn't talking about what you're going to be doing next. Who are you fighting next? So it probably will be 1,000 days before you even fight again in your 30s. By definition, you're a hater, my dude. Gervonta Davis don't even talk about you. Gervonta Davis don't even mention you. And if I was Gervonta Davis, I would give Tevin Farmer a chance before you. Hey, Gary Russell Jr., Tevin Farmer deserves the Gervonta Davis fight before you do. Oops, did Dame say that? My bad. Tell me somebody in the comments that disagree. Him and Tevin Farmer got history, a lot of history too, on camera history. Ain't Tevin Farmer fighting at the